Good morning. Nice to be here. Aware, alert, alive, comfortably postured, undisturbed. Sounds like a mantra. It is. Everything is. Every word that you can utter in your life is a miracle. And we take it for granted, yet remembering that through evolution, it has taken millions upon millions of years for us to get to this place. It is a miracle for sure. If we fill our days with miracles, find ourselves in awe at all of the miracles that are, then how much better will we be? Acquiring a sense of humility and appreciation of the majesty of creation. This is what we want. When you look at your focal point, whatever it might be, a friend or a view or a document that you're reading, look in between. What do you see? What do you know that is there that you are missing in your usual contact with your visual stimulation with your optic nerve? What are you missing? A lot. The air is teeming with life and energy, and yet you cut through it like a hot knife through butter. When people speak of all the layers there are in this universe, be humble and think again and again and again about what is being said and what does it really mean. That everything is an image, and that from one moment to the next, it changes. And every one of these moments is a miracle. Remembering as much as you can of what it means from the beginning of creation, eternity for us, okay, 14 plus billion years, until this moment. Thinking about this, thinking about life on our planet, a billion years in the making for us. Pretty amazing, all of this, right? Being aware of one's bodily functions, one's heart pulsing, one's lungs bellowing air in and out. Being aware of the shimmering ecstasy that is your body. Know it or not, that's what it is. But being aware of it's, again, a layering of your awareness, of your potential. When you look at another person, do you see beneath their skin? Do you see their nasal passages? Do you see their brains? They're there. What about the twinkle in their eyes? Or the pouting of one's lips? Or the leaning of one's head? Thinking about all of these, we should be. Why not take as much as one can from this worldly experience? Done so with curiosity, with wisdom, with understanding, with kindness, with compassion. Growing ourselves. This is what we're doing. Growing ourselves, seeding ourselves, reinforcing and practicing ourselves. So someone is asking me, when is the best time to meditate? The best time to meditate is all the time, as often as you possibly can remember. It doesn't have a duration. It can be a moment or two, or it could be an hour or two. It is not important. It is doing it in the first place. You must practice a little bit to learn or want to practice more. It is common sense. Just begin where you can and be nice to yourself. But remember that your life is as much as we make it. And you are here with me. We are here together, making an effort to become more valuable to our family of mankind, to be more respectful cousins of everyone and everything we meet, pets included, dogs and cats. Finding one's own true nature to these different levels that we're talking about has always been here. Sometimes it is you or I that are not here. Sometimes turns out to be a lot more. Because there are so many distractions. It's not something to be angry about. It's something to be understanding of, that we may begin to take small steps to better ourselves in the depth of our understanding, in the width of our perception. Yes, here, now, in every way that you can, whatever way you discover, and yet with kindness, and humility, and appreciation, and a regard for each other. It is not just one person in the universe, but over 7 billion. We have civilization. We have culture. We need to be respectful. We need to take the applications of the lessons learned through history and become wiser. We have all these tools. This is what we're talking about. One of the greatest, if not the greatest tool of them all, is us. And that's in everyone. No matter whom. But that doesn't mean that people don't err and make poor decisions. And some being sociopaths disregard the value of others' lives. That's what laws and regulations are for. And we need them. Looking out through those beautiful eyes, seeing a multi-layered landscape, a kaleidoscope of not only colors, but of depths of perception. Little rivulets, streams and creeks, rivers, and the wide ocean of being. Open your eyes. Think of the infinite expression that is before you. It is infinite. It is not from a lack of ability. It is from being overwhelmed. There is so much going on. If we assume a sense of humility, we understand we need to practice, that we need to take one little step at a time and add them together. We don't keep taking the same step every day. We move. Some days we lose ground. Okay. We understand that is part of the process of being alive in this world as mankind. We understand that. And that is part of the wisdom that we should be sharing with everyone. all of the time. Helping, being helpful, being kind, being compassionate, being generous, being friendly, being loving. And doing this not only to those around us, but to the myriad of life experiences that have occurred in each and every one of us, of all the generations, of the countless lives that have been given to build the edifice of you and I communicating in a podcast. Being in awe. That's one's goal. Awe at the realization, revelation, and illumination of being, of our being. Feeling your hands, putting them together, thumb to thumb, fingertips to fingertips, palms to palms, and feel the heat of your body as it generates your life force. Feeling inside. Your feet, your nose, your lips, your eyelids, your ears, your tongue, your torso, your buttocks, your hips, feeling. You see how many layers there are that we just talked about that we usually miss, in a sense, take for granted? Put them on a different level, prioritize them. You have a great day. God bless.